Good morning, Libras. Alrighty, I'm going to be doing these one by one. You guys are all going to get your own specific reading just for you. That's what seems to be wanted right now, so I'm going to give it a shot. And then for the weekly reading, I'll do all signs together. Sometimes I'll probably do, all water signs, all air signs, all earth, all fire. But right now we'll do one by one and see how this goes over. And this is yours. I just did Gemini, so we are on to Libra. So let's start with some soul healing. So that was interesting to me. Started off with a bit of a bumpy start, but then it started to get build, and it got very, very rich. So there could be an issue like that in your life right now that's a little bit rocky, or maybe there's something that's going to start out kind of rough, but it's going to end up growing and becoming quite rich. Whether that's a friendship, whether that's a business. Interesting. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll give you one main message and then we'll get several clarifiers and see how this goes. We're working today with, for you guys, Alice the Wonderland, because my daughter is a Libra and she looks like Alice in Wonderland to me. Okay, so your message is manage to be glad. Interesting. These are little badgers. Badgers speak about endurance, perseverance. They're twins. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. So that makes sense, doesn't it? How we began. It began kind of bumpy. It was a little disjointed, right? It started and then it stopped and then it kind of picked up again. So this is about maybe choosing how you're feeling at this time. There's two possibilities. You can go this way or you can go this way. This way you're all twisted, right? So it's our choice how we view the situation, or if we're going to react or be the action. It's always best to be the action than the reaction to a situation. And we get to choose when we wake up in the morning, how am I going to feel about this? We get to choose to change our mind if we want to, about anything, at any time. We get a choice. Always we get a choice. So the best choice is, I choose to be happy, right? So when this card comes to you, it's that maybe some people think that your life is simple. Maybe it's easier for you than it is for them. And they feel that they have to struggle. Is somebody making you feel this way, or somebody saying this about you? But that's not the case, because our happiness is effort that we have put in. We have directed our own thoughts, right? We've chosen the way to act, the way to respond towards situations, the effort that we put in, the positive affirmations that we state. We chose to wake up and say, hey, I'm going to take this day and make the best of it, right? The second message here is that you need to learn how to be happy. You've got to figure out what you can do to change your circumstances based on how you're feeling. Because you may be looking at someone else and thinking it's easy for you. It's easy for you. You don't have blah, blah, blah. But nobody knows what everybody else is going through, no matter what it looks like on the surface. It doesn't just come to other people. It isn't just because of their personality. It's to do with how they manage their thoughts and their actions, because with every action, every time you open your mouth, there's a consequence. You throw a rock in the pond, there's going to be a ripple. So choose wisely. It's about the people that you choose to associate with, the movies that you choose to watch, the books that you choose to read. Everything has a lot to do with your choices. It has everything to do with your choices. So, on one hand, if this is you happily going along in your life and someone else has got issues, don't allow them to put that on you. Don't allow anyone else's issues or problems or what's going on in their life to steal your joy. You can look at a situation on the outside and choose to allow it to affect you and ruin your day, or you can look at it, detach from it. Even if it does affect your life, you don't have to allow it to torture you. And it doesn't mean you don't care. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't matter. It means I'm not going to let it destroy my life. I'm not going to allow that to affect me to the point where it makes me unhappy, more so than I have to be, or what I have to deal with at this time. And this is what comes up when things are really difficult. So like I said, it's a bumpy start. Things aren't going well. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe this is what happened. But you get to choose. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Because you can alter a situation at any time. You can do that by infusing love and positive energies and thoughts into a situation without even speaking to a situation. You can just put that energy out. My heart is open. I'm willing. I'm sorry. I want things to get better. Spirit, can you help this situation? Help resolve this situation. I'm willing. I don't know where to go. I'm stuck. But don't say that you're stuck. Stay, show me. Right now, I'm not quite certain in the direction that I need to go or how I need to view this or what I should do. Can you show me? Is this my position? Is it even my position to do anything about this? Or do I just say, I'm willing to remain open? It could be that you've lost something. Things are unpredictable in your life, but you still get a choice as to whether you're going to allow it to throw you into a depression or keep your head above water and keep yourself moving forward in a positive way. After all, tomorrow is another day. God, I always rhyme, I swear. Your happiness is a result of you, your thoughts, your actions, your choices. So you can nurture this, you can attend to this, you can make something that is difficult impossible, or you can understand that everything is possible. And that is what the sparrow says. That's a little victory sparrow. Sparrow self-worth. I can do anything I set my mind to. They're survivors. No matter what's happened, you're a survivor. You are capable. So you're being asked to nurture and develop the happiness and joy in your life that you want. In the reverse, you're feeling like you're hard done by. Other people get it better than you. You're missing out on something. Everything's coming to me in a negative way. You're feeling like the little black rain cloud. Happiness is not for me. It's out of my reach. You're focusing on the shit rather than the positivity and the bliss that you can create. So let's see how this applies to you. What are the different ways that this could apply to you? Now, remember, there's many, many people. Many, 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 many Libras watching this. So not just you. So we're going to look at a bunch of different scenarios. And that's why we say this is you or someone in your life. It doesn't have to be you. It can be somebody in your life. Somebody who wasn't thinking. Somebody wasn't putting a lot of thought into something. Somebody was thoughtless. They didn't think before they spoke. They weren't fair. Somebody wasn't fair. You may feel that somebody wasn't fair to you. Or are you not being fair to someone else? Does this feel like it's a never-ending story? It just keeps going on and on and on and on. But that's a negative way of looking at it. Right? There's nothing to build on here. There's not a solid foundation. Things are falling apart. And the dogs are barking right now. So there's a disruption, something that you need to pay attention to. So something's falling apart. This is serious. This is important. The dogs bark. Dogs represent friend, unconditional love, protection, loyalty. Has somebody been unloyal, disloyal? Does the truth need to be told about something? Has the truth not been told? Look what's going on here. There's reasons for you can choose happiness or unhappiness. Life is fair or life is not fair. Well, right here, I got nothing to build on here. Things are falling apart. It's just going on and on and on. It's a never-ending loop. No, they weren't fair. Nobody, they weren't thinking. They were thoughtless. They're lying. They're not telling the truth. Or how about God? Everything's falling apart. This is just going on and on. It's taking forever. It doesn't feel fair. I'm overanalyzing this. Maybe I said something I wasn't thinking. Maybe I need to tell the truth. Maybe there's a truth that needs to be told that would help a situation that's caused something. Maybe a truth was told and it caused something to break up. A situation that was going on and on. Maybe a truth is going to be told that's going to bring about fairness, because this is upside down. This is to be fair. Maybe it will bring about fairness if a truth is told. Maybe somebody did something and they didn't realize. They didn't do it on purpose, and they need to tell the truth, or maybe you do. There would be a blessing. I choose to focus on I am blessed. I am blessed. I'm not going to focus on things are falling apart. This is going on and on and on. It's not fair. They were thoughtless. The truth is, you're blessed. Look for the blessing in your life. What is it? No one's helping me. I feel out in the cold. I'm upside down. They weren't there for me. Or maybe you weren't for them. But that's not the truth. All of this can be turned around by focusing on your blessings, by calling on Spirit for a blessing, for help, by telling the truth to yourself, not your ego mind, what your spiritual mind would say. What would love say? What would love do? 14 is the number for patience, temperance. Maybe if the window was open and the truth be told, things aren't this bad. There's actually a blessing. If the truth be told, if we really look at things in the correct way, what would love say? What would love do? It's not somebody else's responsibility. It's all of our responsibility. There is a loyal heart here. There is love here. The truth be told, you are blessed. There is loved. You are blessed with a loyal heart, or someone else in your life actually is loyal to you. Are you looking at a mirror? Maybe you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I being loyal? Because somebody in this situation is loyal. They have a loving, loyal heart. There's a king and a queen looking at one another here. These are equal. We have this within us, all of us. So, of all of these signs and all of this, with this situation going on, I choose, my choice is that I have a loyal heart. I know that I am blessed. I speak my truth, and I come from a place of love. I know that when that happens, I am helped. I am guided. I realize I don't have to do everything alone. Here, you're feeling like you're out in the cold and you're doing it by yourself. Here, everything's falling apart. I realize that if something was not built on a solid foundation, it's going to fall apart. That's the falling tower. But in the end, when the tower falls, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. When something falls apart, it wasn't on a solid foundation. There was a reason for that, so that you can now then start again, turn things over, and start building on a solid foundation, where you can be making positive choices. Start thinking in a positive fashion. Think before you speak. Recognize this story has just been going on and on. There was no use for this. It didn't work for me. This situation didn't work because it was just going to go on and on without change. It wasn't built on a solid foundation. It wasn't fair. It was an unfair situation. I was out in the cold. There was no help. So now, what happens? It falls apart, so that it can be all redone in a different way, where the truth will be told. We start in a blessed place. We go to where there's a truthful, loyal, loving heart. We come from a truthful, loyal, loving place. Focus on our blessings. Stand in our truth and our integrity. We're open. We are able to give and receive love. When I send love out, love will come back to me. I deserve the best. I deserve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these loyalty, love, and a blessed way of looking at things to build my foundation. I'm going to think in a positive fashion. I'm going to think, what part did I play in this? Does somebody need a hand up, a leg up? Does somebody in my life feel out in the cold? Is there something that I could do? Because when we take away their focus on so much of ourselves and focus on helping others, we find our own answers. And we realize, you know what? It's not so bad. There's other people that need help as well. And to be fair, I'm going to look at this in a more balanced situation, because it wasn't balanced before. And maybe that's why it fell apart. You don't want a never-ending story. One more to bring this all together. Fear. Someone's afraid to trust. They weren't going to move forward. So if this isn't a relationship, there's a choice to be made, right? Maybe the choice was, it was just a never-ending story. It wasn't a fair situation. I deserved to feel blessed. I deserved to have loyalty and love, or they did. They didn't feel it was there. The truths weren't told. There wasn't love received and given in equal measure. It wasn't a solid foundation. It was thoughtless actions. Someone was out in the cold with no assistance. That's why it fell apart, in order for it to be built in a different way. So any way that you guys want to look at this, that's your message. Now, I gave Gemini another card, so I think I will do that for you guys as well. Just this one time. For some strange reason, I feel like I'm so used to giving longer messages that I feel like when they're short, that they're not long enough. And I'm hearing right now that that's not right. I'm giving myself more work. So I should stop at these. And I will after I do all these signs. I'll just do the one message. But for you guys, what is the next message that's important for you today? Because as I said, there's so many Libras that are watching, it may not apply to you. So we want to give something that's got the broadest perspective that can help as many people as possible. That's why I prefer to do it the other way, but you guys want to do it this way. Okay, that's it. So the message for you guys, wait. So don't rush into action right now. This one's waiting for something to happen. And you're being asked to wait on something, or maybe somebody's waiting for you. Somebody's waiting. The little mermaid is sitting there just chilling, and she's sitting on a couch of love. Now, is that love, or is that a combination of, to me, it's between pink and orange, and pink is love, and orange is your sacral chakra. So she is not happy to wait. She doesn't want to wait. She wants to get going. Your sacral chakra is the seat of creativity and sexual energy. So she's anxiously waiting, is what I'm getting. Somebody's anxiously waiting, but Spirit's telling you to hold on. Hold on. Don't rush into action right now. Maybe there's information coming for you before, maybe you're going to, if you act on something before you know something, you're going to miss an opportunity because there's something coming. There's information on its way to you, and it may change the course of what you were planning on doing, and it'll send you in a more positive direction. So ask for Spirit to help you with patience. Patience is not my forte. So get yourself busy doing something else and recognize that the opportunity is coming shortly for you to act on whatever it is, and then you will be acting in a more appropriate manner. Okay. Now this could be you or someone else in your life. So what is this in regards to? Thinking. Okay, so somebody's thinking. That's why they're asking, or maybe they're asking you to do a little bit more thinking on the matter. You need to think about this before you act. Is this really what you want? Is this really the best for me and for everyone involved? Am I acting am I angry? Am I hurt? Am I not giving myself time to hear what Spirit's telling me? Do you feel like you're missing the boat? You feel like you're going to lose something because you don't. When Spirit says to wait, you're not going to miss. You're not going to miss something. So is this about finances? There may be information coming that's going to help you. Is this about a home? Because the turtle is traveling with love on its back and it's moving across the emotional waters. Is it where I'm going to go? Is it what do I say? What do I do? What in regards to this? You're not at peace right now. Okay, so you're not at peace. There's upset right now going on. You're wondering why something has happened. You're questioning something. You're overanalyzing it. It has to do with love or money. Okay, very soon you're going to move forward because chop wood is like you're going to sit here and do nothing, or you're going to do mindless work. So it's going to happen soon. It's going to happen soon. You're going to get the answers soon, or you're going to be given the go-ahead soon, or action's going to be taken soon. Right here, you feel like time's running away from you. Don't worry. Time is stuck right now. That's what they're telling you. Wait. Again, confirmation, wait. Here and now. So they want you to be here and now. Don't go too far ahead. Don't go to the past. Stay in the present moment. That's where you will find your peace at this moment right now. Don't be thinking, okay, this is what's going to happen, and create a story that isn't even there. Don't go back into the past and dredge it up and get yourself all hysterical. Stay here in the present moment right now. You're not feeling blessed. You're not feeling blessed. So ask, Spirit, give me reasons to be happy right now. It has to do with your friends. Recognize that you're not alone. Your tribe goes beyond your personal family and friends. It goes to Spirit. It's your whole entire soul community. So at this time, maybe why don't you get together with a friend, do something with a friend, reach out to a friend, reach out to a young one. Maybe this has to do with a child. This is about you reaching out to the child. Is this your message? Is this what you were told to do? Reach out. Reach out. Somebody doesn't feel blessed. Somebody is dwelling too much on the past or going too far into the future, not staying in the present moment. Time has been standing still. It's now the time to act. Look how quickly that happened. Look how quickly. At first you were told to wait, right? This chopped wood is wait. But now they're telling you you're going to start moving, and then here's an answer. I'm getting prickles. You're being told to reach out to a young one. The giraffe is about looking into the future. They see things that are coming that others aren't able to see. It's also talking about maybe you need to come down and see things from another person's perspective. You're seeing things up here. Are you lording over someone when you need to come down to their level and see it from their perspective? Song right now. Wow. I dug my key into the... So somebody's jealous, somebody's angry, somebody feels that that somebody cheated on them, and they're angry about the situation. And they're taking revenge. And that is absolutely not what Spirit wants done. Wait. There has been peace disrupted. Someone's leaving. Someone's taking their love and leaving. You're sitting here thinking about it. You're asking, why is this happening? Why did this stop? Why did everything fall apart? Stay in the present moment. Don't go too far in the future. Don't go too far backwards. Recognize you're thinking this is not a blessing. You're not seeing it from the right perspective. You need to come down and see it from somebody else's perspective. Whoa. Imagine the best. Imagine the best. What is the best possible scenario for this situation for you? That fell out. Fork in the road. So a fork in the road, but you're in reverse. If you're at the fork in the road, everybody's telling somebody to go in this direction or telling somebody to go in that direction. There's confusion about which way to go. So now I would say that the fork in the road, the direction is pretty clear. And if you don't know the direction to go, that's why Spirit wants you to wait, because you're going to get anxious, you're going to get hysterical, you're going to create some problem that's not there. Or maybe you're allowing others to tell you what to do, or are you telling somebody else what to do? And even if somebody doesn't make a choice, that's still a choice. But if we're looking down on here, and we're seeing this chaos and all this upset and being told to wait, are you telling somebody what to do? Are you expecting other people to do what you want them to do? Or is somebody doing that with you? Right? Because someone's leaving with love on their back, and they're taking their fortune with them. And the song is about jealousy. Whoa. All right, I'm going to leave that with you guys. That's plenty. You guys can work out what you feel it means to you. There's a lot of options right now. And right now, it focuses on you making the choice to do what's in your highest good, to come from a place of peace and happiness. And the little hummingbird just showed up. We already got the victory sparrow, and now the little hummingbird. Hummingbird says lighten up your energy. It also says you will accomplish what you might feel impossible, or somebody else in your life may feel what you think is impossible, right? Maybe you're the one who's disagreeing with all of this. You're questioning, why are they doing that? Why are they going in this direction? Why are they making their fortune over there? Why are they leaving? Why are they going away? Why did this end? I think they should stay here. I think this. I think that. This is telling somebody what to do. Why are you doing it that way? Are you kidding me? This is the time. It's not time for you to go yet. I want you to stay here. But Spirit's saying, this is where you are. You're not in the past. You're not in the future. You're here right now. And you need to recognize that. You need to not focus on the fact maybe there was no blessing in you being together. Or maybe you're telling somebody what to do, or somebody else is telling you what to do. Imagine the best case scenario. Stop overanalyzing. Spirit didn't want you to act. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you were, and you were being told to wait and allow someone else to make their own decisions. Just imagine the best. I'm going to ask for one more, but I'm going to go to a different deck, and I want to see. I like it this way because there can be a lot of different ways that you're getting messages. Okay, so worth waiting for. This is about patience being rewarded. This is upside down. So you're waiting for something maybe that is not for you. And there's emphasis. The crow just crowed on that. That's why it's leaving. That's why it fell apart. It wasn't for you. You're waiting on something. So don't wait on that. Maybe you're supposed to wait on something else and somebody else and turn it around and realize, or maybe you're being impatient. You're trying to force something right now. And you turn it around, your patience will be rewarded. What you want is worth waiting for. So maybe you're asking for something that isn't in your highest good. You're imagining something that isn't realistic. You're wanting something to be that isn't, there's no blessing on this one. You're being asked to stay here at present moment. It's stalled or stopped because you're asking why? Why? Maybe you're just asking, why is this not moving forward? I want to move forward. I want this. And Spirit's saying, wait. Someone's telling you what to do, or you're telling somebody else what to do. Patience, grasshopper. But you're not being patient with it. You're wanting what isn't yours. Or you're wanting what you want right now. And you can't tell the universe what to bring you and when. All right, you guys, that's your message. I hope it works for you. And we'll speak again soon. Love you.